Everyone has something that they love that relaxes them. When my days are hectic, I like to play my instrument. I play two instruments actually. I play the trombone and the bass guitar. But when other people are asked, why don't you play an instrument? Their response is usually, well, why should I? Well, playing an instrument is not only fun, but it has measurable benefits to you financially and for your health. The first benefit is that when you play an instrument, you can get many scholarships. Colleges love to give scholarships to musicians who are good, unique, and hardworking. I know just at our school last year, they gave out 3 scholarships because we had so many hardworking people in our band. Another benefit of playing an instrument is a mental benefit. On Health Day, on health.usnews.com, there was an article by Barbara Branson Gray, and it was over a study on the effect of instruments on the brain. This was published in Frontiers in Human Neuroscience. It found that adults who learn how to music as kids and then play for 10 plus years outperform everyone else in memory and cognitive tests. 70 people, musical and non-musical, ages 59 to 80, were given tests and surveys, and musicians scored higher in mental acuity, motor dexterity, and much more. But that was not the only study done. In an article by the Chicago Tribune by Leslie Mann, they talk about a study done by Northwestern University in Evanston. This study found that musicians are faster at processing noise than non-musicians are. The study took 87 people, musical and non-musical, ages 18 to 32 and 45 to 65. None of them were professionals, but they played 3 times a week into adulthood. The researchers recorded the responses in their brains to noises heard, and the musicians' reactions were more precise and in line with the music heard. As incredible as all that seems, though, that is not as incredible, perhaps, as what they found out about certain health benefits to playing an instrument. On mailtribune.com, in an article by Melissa Martin, it talks about a study published in 2005 in the Medical Science Monitor. In this study, 32 non-musicians did a 1-hour puzzle. This was a very frustrating puzzle, and after that hour, they split the group into 3 different groups. One group did the puzzle another hour. The second group read magazines and newspapers to relax, and the third group learned how to play chords on a keyboard. After this, they drew blood and looked for certain genomic markers, or switches, that turn on and off biological responses in the body. This can cause diseases like cancer and diabetes. They found that there were 19 reversals in stress-induced gene expression for the people who played chords on the keyboard, as opposed to 6 for the readers, which is an outstanding difference. But what probably the most important benefit of playing an instrument is enjoyment. Have fun with it. I can tell you from experience that there's probably nothing more enjoyable than playing an instrument with your friends. When you come together as a group, you can start a band, play chords, experiment with music, and it just brings everyone closer together. Music was designed for entertainment, so just enjoy it. But when people are asked to try an instrument, they always come up with counter-arguments. But the most common one is, it's really hard. Well, it's actually not. It's easier than you think. What musicians don't want you to know is that there are shortcuts for every instrument. A trombone, each note has at least 2 different fingerings for one note. Another excuse is it's expensive. Well, you can rent an instrument, you can borrow an instrument, you can go to a pawn shop. Musicians love to teach and will help you find an instrument. And then the last one is people say, I have no talent. Well, it's not about talent. You have to find an instrument that you enjoy and that you want to practice. If you practice, you will be good. And music is not about talent. It is about determination. If you are determined, you will do good. Everyone has a musical style that they love, and there's always an instrument for you. If you are relaxed, not very strict, you should try jazz and play trombone or saxophone. If you are romantic, you should try classical music or rock ballads. Then you can play a piano, a string instrument, or clarinet. The right instruments in the hands of someone willing to learn is a tool. It will become a passion, and it is a way to make friends. I know I have made so many friends through my experiences in band and just by playing instruments. Music is a door to a whole new world, and learning an instrument is the key to flinging that door open.